Hey guys, it's Bowler here, just shooting a quickie review, quick 24-hour review about this new 13-inch MacBook Pro. I am actually recording from the new FaceTime HD camera built into the MacBook Pro, and I've actually heard that the microphone quality is actually a little bit better on it. It seems to be a little bit clearer, and obviously the video quality is astounding. It's really good for a webcam, so I'm really impressed about that. Performance-wise, it seems to be a lot faster. Applications open very quickly, even on the applications that I transferred over. I transferred everything over from the old MacBook, which is behind me, onto the new MacBook Pro, and it seemed like I only had to manually transfer one app over, which was QuickTime 7 Pro, because I hate the new QuickTime Max. I hate that app. They got rid of so many good things in it. But I love the back of the keyboard since I do a lot of typing at night. It is really handy to have. It's nice that it shuts off after a few minutes, to save power. But it's LED lights. It's not like it's gonna use up that much juice. Of course, a 7-hour battery life is a huge plus. I mean, who wouldn't want a 7-hour battery on Wi-Fi? USB 3.0. Got a compact drive here. It says, I think it's only USB 2.0. I think it might be 3.0 as well. But transfer speeds in that thing is really fast. Everything seems to be, when I'm opening stuff from the external drive, it opens right up. Everything plays almost immediately. There's basically no jitter. Like, if the drive's obviously been idle, it takes a couple seconds, but only 2 seconds, and it's right there. It keeps going and going and going. Love it. I might actually be able to do some gaming on this. I actually did some configuring in a game I got from Steam, and I did download Steam onto this because I really want to try it out. In the main menu was fluid, very fluid. It actually went on to high settings. So that's promising. It's very promising. So I'm going to give that a shot tonight. I'm going to do some gaming tonight on this MacBook Pro to see exactly how good it does. Probably going to have my webcam here. It's hooked up to my PC. Let's see, this one right here. Can't see it very well. There we go. And just have it, record for about 30 minutes or so. Or less if it's not doing too good. But yeah, so far this thing is running flawlessly. It's again, everything's opening up quick. The fans, I think they may be the asymmetrical fans that they put in the 15-inch Retina display MacBook Pro, because I can't hear it. I can hear like a very, very faint hum from the fans. That's it. Like, you have to really pay attention to hear it. And the cooling is very nice, actually. It's evenly spread out throughout the device. The air comes out the keyboard as well. You can barely feel it, but you can feel air moving around. So that's a huge plus. You have multiple areas for the air to actually escape, resulting in a much cooler machine. Around, it says MacBook Pro, or in that case the MacBook. It got very hot back on that machine. It got very hot in that area, but on this one, nope, stays nice and cool to the touch. Just a touch warm, but not hot. Again, huge plus. Everything, heat distribution is incredible on this machine. Even the power brick is staying cool now, which is a huge plus. So now I don't have to worry about that. Whereas with the MacBook, I had to be very concerned about that. But all in all, this is a fantastic computer. Runs great. Things open quickly. I haven't really had a problem with it. The first time when I booted this machine up from the transfer, which took 2 attempts because I screwed up the first time, but the second time everything transferred over perfectly. I only had to manually transfer over one app, which was great. And that was QuickTime 7 Pro, because I can't stand to do QuickTime X. It kernel panicked on me, and I think it was because there was just so much to transfer over. It just kind of went, whoa, it just like freaked out. But ever since then, It's been running great. It's been on all night. No problems whatsoever. Everything is still opening up just as quickly, whereas with the regular MacBook, that was not happening. So I'm very impressed with what Apple has done here. They put in the new Ivy Bridge i5 processor. Is beautiful, runs everything beautifully, and I love the overclocking that it can do by itself. So that is going to be huge in the long term. I mean, this thing is probably going to be good for about 7 years before it needs to be replaced. Well, maybe not 7 years, but it'll be around for a long time. If it's probably going to be around longer for me than the MacBook. I love this thing to death. A lot sturdier. With the aluminum enclosure. Unibody system. It's great. I can't wait to use this thing for the next several years. I know it's going to be around for a long time, and I can't wait to see what Apple's going to be coming out with in a few years. So I can buy that too. So that's a quick 24-hour review of the 13-inch mid-2012 MacBook Pro. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to get one, you got the Apple Store to go to, the Apple online store. Just go to a retail store. Personally, I like going to a retail store, so you can actually have an associate help you out, with any stuff that you may want to get, or just that feeling of getting it right there. That's why I like getting it in stores. Because, you have it right there. You don't have to worry about shipping or anything like that. It's right there. So that is my quick 24-hour review. I'll probably have another review up in a few weeks after getting the hang of this thing a little bit more. Doing some more advanced stuff to try to really get this thing going. So yeah, that's all I got. Hope you enjoyed the review.